do choose to drive. That's why I speak from my perspective, because it was easier for me to get to work and leave home versus public transportation and the amount of time that is spent.
So, and while I haven't heard these complaints, I'm sure, like, are there similar issues that, like, the Mendel, Hernandez, the Curley? Do you hear complaints from those?
Lot available for them either.
Mm-hmm. Is there sufficient parking at the Arnberger? I know it's kind of, there is, yeah. I mean, there's a big parking. I just don't know if all the staff can park there. But,
yeah.
So that's okay. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I'm sorry I have to run, but thank you to the chair and thank you to Councilor Murphy for filing this.
Thank you, Council Weber. I'll also give myself 6 minutes.
Yeah, you know what, Councilor Webb, I had one more thing to add. I'm sorry, as I think about it. Because at the BTU school, there was an accommodation at the church nearby to park in that parking lot, but that went away. And the reason it went away because of just what we had, the snow emergency. And the church was not willing to pay to have the parking lot plowed before the teachers went to school that day.
I frequently heard from teachers is why they needed a vehicle to drive to school. Many teachers have told me that they needed to drop their child off at their school, whether it was grade school or it was kindergarten program, but also that they needed the vehicle after school to pick their child up. And, they could be in East Boston, but they had to drive over. They could be in East Boston, but they had to drive over to West Roxbury or Hyde Park after school, and it was very difficult to pick your child up going from East. This wasn't a luxury. They needed that. They needed that vehicle to get to school because they had. They wanted to be obviously to school on time, but they also had other family obligations. Is that something you have heard also?
Yes, that's correct. Because educators do not work.
So I had a chance to talk to Johnny at the beginning, and what I envision is, and I think Johnny agrees, but I'll give him an opportunity to discuss this, is, what is the overall plan on how we go forward and make progress? We're not going to completely solve the problem, but how do we make progress in giving an opportunity to teachers to park in a particular neighborhood so that they're able to teach and be on time, care for their family as well, which is important, balancing the needs of the neighborhood. But I think it's an overall strategy of how we work together, and I think it's critical for the Boston Teachers Union to continue working here and